Uh-oh. This is a recording of a live stream. It may contain bloopers and frequent distractions. The audio and video quality may vary. Thank you for your understanding, and please enjoy.
Yes, the wise.
So, are we ready?
And paused?
Alrighty. Welcome back to There Be Dragons Barovian Nights. I am your dungeon master, Max Schreck, with all your lovely streamers, back for another Tuesday morning / night Dungeons and Dragons stream. Last time on There Be Dragons Barovian Nights, the players, the assembled party, had departed from the Tser Pool Vistani camp, where they were treated with much hospitality. As they made their way through the moors of Barovia, they came to the Tser Falls Bridge, where they were beset upon on both sides by vicious wolves. After dispatching the foul beasts and investigating their recent kill, the adventurers traveled onward, where they met the blind Vistani Nimir. He insisted that they travel only a short ways off their intended trail, where they could rest and have a bit of respite from their hard day's travel. Taking him up on his offer, they were soon found to be trapped by an evil vampiress. Thanks to the amazing heroics of Valen and his holy sword, he saved the party from the vicious bloodsucker. The inspiring music of Daleen, making everyone feel much more bolder and willing to go into the rain once more. As they hit back towards their path, the party came across a procession of angry, mob-minded peasants, torches and pitchforks ready to raze down the castle Ravenloft. Two nobles who identified themselves as the Wachter brothers were with the rabble and seemed to be guiding them in an almost coercive manner. As the party made their way past there, they came to once more another fork in the road. Looking off, they could see in the far distance, on what they believed to be their intended path, a village surrounded by wooden walls. But much closer, and especially in this heavy, misty rain, was a lonely, dilapidated windmill on a rocky, craggy cliff. So this time, I welcome you to come join us as we play Dungeons and Dragons.
What a lovely intro again. Jax, you're just amazing.
Nice.
So, I have recently done some reorganizing of our handouts. So, all the handouts that previously the party has earned through exploration has unfortunately been wiped clean, with the exception of a few monsters and people that were decent enough in the pre-made handouts. That said, the view that I had just described to you, right there.
I'm assuming that looks exactly like the windmill from the shield and the sword in the manor that we were in.
No, those windmills were both stylized and not in disrepair.
No, I'd assume this looked better once upon a time.
You could make that assumption, certainly. And somebody amongst your party has a deed for a windmill. I believe Valen does.
Valen had that. He got all the stuff from that dead dude.
As you look,
Theric
as you
carrying everything.
turn to look, Valen, and ask him to bring out that deed, you see a blank spot in the mist swirling around where Valen had once stood. Silently, has vanished without a trace.
What?
This is a problem.
A problem? That's an understatement.
Okay. So, what just happened?
Once
Valen?
more, Artax, smell the wonderful aroma of the suckling pork, perfectly seasoned, wonderful rich sauce all over it, and in flaky crust, and it smells like it's cooking right now.
Mmm.
Artax looks torn because he's once worried that his ally just... But also, there's that alluring smell. But focus on the real deal.
Happened.
What did you say, Artax?
See Artax kinda look where Valen stood? Or was supposed to stand? That looks back at Boindil. That looks back where Valen was supposed to stand.
I also smell the pies. Pies again.
Pies. Do
As-
the others
as
also
you-
smell?
As you begin to like focus on it, you think you do smell something cooking off in the distance. Artax can pretty distinctly be like, it's coming from the windmill.
I do smell something is cooking in the air, but
Valen, are you
You
playing a
don't have-
prank?
There is no reply.
Jerk.
Let us hope he has the protection of his god and was not taken by the resident of the castle.
you don't think that smell is coming from that windmill over there?
It is coming from there. I can almost taste the suckling pork on my tongue.
Boindil's like just eyes open.
Would
I
be
think
the
we should-
first hot meal you've had in hours.
I think we should go there. I mean, no offense, Theric, but your berries are kind of dull and small, and I need something tasty, something big, like water in my mouth, and you know what I mean.
I'd say compared to you, Boindil, the berries are pretty big. More like melons.
He just raises
Artax.
an eyebrow, looking angrily at Daleen.
Yes,
Artax, is this the same smell you smelled back at the camp?
yes.
We might want to approach carefully then. Unless it's just a bakery, but let's be careful.
I kind of peer, or Artax kind of peers at the mill and wonders, do we see smoke rising from somewhere there?
You see a gentle stack of smoke rising from the windmill.
It's like, it's way too creepy.
This isn't a creepy place. This is just the dilapidated windmill.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why we're so tense.
Lightning crashes nearby. Thunder roars.
How about we get out of the rain? We should be careful, but Valen's disappearance should keep our guard up, very much so.
That is fair.
Yeah, agreed.
Okay. So, does somebody want to sneak up there and get some intel, maybe?
You ask that and you just see Artax move and you hear just the clinking of chain against chain.
Boindil also looking at Daleen. And I'm not sure if we should split up. I mean, Valen just disappeared like right next to us. And
I mean, we can
I'm
all
not sure
go together.
if somebody moves up ahead. I mean, we can go like close by and then your little lady move up because, well, you know, silhouette, tiny, they will not spot you at the first sight.
Yeah, fair enough. The thing is, there doesn't seem to be anything to hide behind, right? Up
Not
the hill.
really. No, just a few small bushes, but nothing close to it.
You can hit the dirt.
Okay, I say it's worth a go. Sure, I can sneak up, but you guys have my back, please.
Sure thing.
We will follow at a distance, a short distance, but at a distance.
Okay. Okay, I would like to stealth my way up to the windmill, trying to use all the cover I can, if there
Then
is
roll
any.
me a stealth check at advantage.
Thank you. First roll of the day. Let's go. Ooh,
Nice.
Ooh.
the grass doesn't feel me stepping on it.
Alright, as you dart from bush to rock to bush again, crisscrossing over the trail, your party watching you with bemused interest. You get much closer. You guys can hopefully see the tower in front of you. Don't move your guys, as I had to place you there just so that you can get a better view of this thing.
Mm-hmm.
The onion-domed edifice leans forward and to one side, as though trying to turn away from the stormy, gray sky. You see gray brick walls and dirt-covered windows on the upper floors. A decrepit wooden platform encircles the windmill above a flimsy doorway leading to the building's interior. Perched on a wooden beam above the door is a raven. It hops and squawks at you, Daleen, seemingly agitated.
Hmm.
So, Daleen, since you've moved up... Boom.
I don't want to worry you guys, but this is very, very scary. Am I in plain sight, like to anything if somebody were to look through the windows?
You are hidden in a bush, and you feel that you hid pretty fucking well. Raven
I do.
must have been watching you guys approach, or something.
Hmm.
Is squawking at you, like you're almost certain of it.
This is tempting, but it's not time to cast silence, I think. But I want to mention to the party to come, but sneakily. I'm gonna
That's gonna be great.
I'm gonna need some 20s, guys.
Well,
Artax, why
I
don't
know
you
Boindil
alone
I need
just roll me
too.
Artax, why don't you go ahead and roll me a stealth at disadvantage, and we'll see how you do.
Yeah. We'll see. 12.
Okay. You all get up relatively closer to Daleen and see what I have described.
Are we in speaking distance?
With each other, or who?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can speak to each other.
Okay. When I kind of whisper to Theric. Theric, can you try to communicate with that thing?
I can try. Alright, so in that case... Oh, didn't mean to click that. Which one is it? Yeah, this one.
Speech of beast.
Alright,
Okay.
so I will tell the crow to keep shut and and
Friendly.
yeah, in a friendly way, very friendly. And I mean, can I ask him to like look up through a window and tell me if there's anything to worry about?
Looks at you, and it starts clacking its beak together.
What's he saying?
I mean, I don't know, but I think he means
And
fresh
it looks
food?
at you. It nods its head up and down. It flies off.
Away from the windmill?
Well,
Away
that was-
from you all.
Okay.
So, Theric, did you understood anything?
well, there might either be danger or food. Or both.
Do we still smell food? Like, can we confirm it's coming from the windmill?
Yeah.
So you're talking of dangerous food, maybe?
I wouldn't be surprised in Barovia.
Oh, yeah. I do not like this, but I don't want to stay out here in this piss weather, and I'm getting hungry.
Someone is in there. We'll sneak in. It's aggression if we knock at the door. Maybe they are friendly?
We could try.
Shot.
Let's try it.
Either they're
And,
friendly or they'll pretend to be. So
As he says that,
Probably.
Boindil walks up and like he's scared of the door, seeing what happened to Artax. He's taking his axe, the backside of it, and like knocking at the door.
There's a soft thud as the blunt end of your axe collides with the soggy, termite-soaked door. Thud again, a little bit louder and more forceful this time. You hear a soft, delicate voice ring out from one of the higher levels. Oh, hello. How may I help you?
Definitely creeped out by the voice. Boindil is stepping like aside from the door and having a gesture towards the group, like, anybody wanna talk?
It's just some very travelers seeking refuge from the rain.
Oh, absolutely, my dears. Let me help you. I'll come downstairs. Give me a moment. I'm very weak and frail in my old age.
Thank you.
And then in a lower voice looks at the others.
Last time an old person that said they were frail and blind, they sent us to a cave with a vampire.
Kinda?
Yeah, that's true.
She opens the door. Before you is
Oh, hello, dears. Please excuse the mess. I don't have many people to help me in my old age. How you're all positively soaked to the bone.
yes.
Would you like to come in?
Very much so, thank you.
Please,
Madam.
just don't mind the mess.
I would like to help her clean up a little bit if there's anything I could like just sweep over with my
Let me
magic.
describe for you.
Sorry?
Let me describe for you. She opens the door. The ground floor has been converted into a makeshift kitchen, but the room is filthy. Baskets and old dishware are piled everywhere. Adding to the clutter is a peddler's cart, a chicken coop, and a heavy wooden trunk, along with a pretty wooden cabinet with flowers painted on its doors. In addition to the clucking of the chickens, you hear toads croaking. Sweet smell of pastries blends horridly with a stench that burns your nostrils. The awful odor comes out of an open, upright barrel in the center of the room. Warmth issues from a brick oven against one wall. A crumbling staircase ascends the wall across from it.
I would like to.
Please, feel free to rest here. I have a batch of my pies cooking in the oven. I'll be happy to give you one each. You look
I'd like to step in.
positively starved.
Definitely smells delicious.
All
And
we've
he's
had.
like leaning over to Artax, whispering up to him. I don't trust this one bit. Bet those pies are freaking poison, and she'll eat us while we're sleeping.
How horrid. Why would anyone do something like that?
And he just looks so surprised that the old lady heard him.
You said I was frail, not deaf.
Artax just doesn't say a thing or move. You just see him, his head lowered with a hood over, trying to hide the fact that he is something that might scare this poor woman to death.
Come
gonna try
in,
to-
child. I won't judge you for whatever curses have befallen. You are welcome in my home.
Can I help
There's
you?
no
with it?
curse.
I want to go ahead and clean the dishes that are dirty, both to be
She's
nice and also
watching
with
you
my
like super careful.
There's no need to do that. That's not necessary.
Oh, it's the least I could do for a while of refuge in your safe home.
If you really feel the need to do me any favors, there's an old hovel where a cunning woman once lived. If you were to get me her cauldron, I would give you all shelter for the night.
Didn't she just give us shelter for the night for free?
I'm letting you come in from the rain, my dears. I will be happy to let you stay here, live here. You won't need to do chores for me.
So this cunning lady, where does she live now?
She died many years ago. I was just a young, beautiful girl. But people don't trust people anymore. And she was killed for being different.
Different. Well, where is this hovel? Is it far
It is
away?
About half the distance between here in the village of Vallaki.
That sounds a little bit far.
It is
I
a
only
very
have my
far
short look.
travel for an old woman like myself.
But why is the cauldron so far away? What? I do not get to the point of the story.
It's where the cunning woman lived, I'd imagine.
Is there something very special about this cauldron?
Oh, she used it to brew potions, healing potions and salves. I have some of her texts I managed to buy from the Vistani. Nice people live in Vistani. If you bring me the cauldron, I'd be happy to brew some things for you too.
Oh, we met the Vistani.
You
They're
use just
wonderful.
any other cauldron? What is it to be dead one?
This cauldron was said to have magical properties.
Called
Wait.
property. Do you want to look young again?
No, I would give anything to pass peacefully in the night so I may be with young Roger again.
She looks dreamily and wistfully for a moment.
No, I just wish to do some good before my time ends. I only have my baking, you see, and that barely keeps the roof thatched.
And as she says that, some water trickles down through the holes in the floor.
I'm a simple and honest woman. I prefer to work for what I earn. I will feed you, and you may stay here as long as you wish. But I could not make it to the cunning woman's house, or carry such a large cauldron. Would you please do me this simple favor?
What direction is the house?
And if you follow the road to Vallaki, you will find a secret path near where a large rock juts up out of the ground, points over the road. Behind that rock is the path you seek.
Well, what do you say, lads and lady? Shall we help this old frail woman get some cauldron?
We maybe don't look it, madam, but we're a very helpful bunch. We're all very kind.
So.
I would like to help you.
Clearly to check in on this old woman under the guise of needing shelter. You all have good hearts.
Well, I say aye, let's go.
Yeah, let me give you some salve. It will protect you from the elements.
She hobbles over the painted wardrobe, opens it up, and gets out a little clay pot and opens it, dips her fingers in.
Here, let me anoint you.
It just smells like some comfrey or something. It's clearly a waxy substance, greenish yellow. If you let her, Boindil, she reaches out and smears it over your forehead.
Good.
Boindil lets her. He's like-
This is made from duck fat. It will keep you from having the effects of the weather. The water shall just roll off your back.
And she goes over to Daleen and begins to do the same anointing. And goes over to Theric. Does the same.
Oh, sis, please, sir, would you kneel down so an old woman may grace you?
She says to Artax.
Artax looks at her for a moment before he slowly peels back his hood and then bows down.
Like I said, do not frighten me.
She smears it over your head, recaps the pot, and hobbles back over.
You are protected from the rains. Just do not smear off the ointment.
And if any of you choose to test this, by sticking your hand out, you literally just watch the water bead and form and flow off of your arm and hand and whatnot. Your entire body is coated, it seems, in anti-water slick.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Do you got a name?
I am Momo, but young children such as yourselves call me Granny Momo.
Momo.
Please, Granny Momo would bring me such joy to hear it from your lips.
I think I'm even older than you, but well then, Granny Moo it shall be, if it makes you any more comfortable. But say, Granny Moo, are you in the power of any magical abilities? Because you just smeared some thing on my head, and look at this, and it's just like holding the hand out, and the water drops are like whoop, whoop.
I only know the basics of herbalism. It is nothing to write home about. Makes very little money. My pies earn more coin than that.
All right.
This barrel is the stinky barrel. Is this like clearly how you make the salve?
No, it's my waste bucket.
I see.
All right. One question. How thick are the walls?
Pretty thick.
More than a foot?
Yeah.
All right.
You're so weird, Theric. Shall we go then? I'm
Let us
looking at
go.
the party.
Okay. If there's a window and I use that detect magic outside of the building, can I detect magic in the building still, or because there's a stone wall, it doesn't?
Let me check detect magic.
I'm going to thank Granny Momo.
Yeah, it's penetrated by most
Warmly.
it penetrates most barriers, but is blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch metal, thin sheet of lead, or 3 foot of wood or dirt. 3 feet.
So if you have line of sight, you would be able to detect magic.
All right. Then yeah, I think never mind.
Thank you, Granny Momo. We'll be back as soon as we can.
Thank you, youngsters. Good luck on your venture.
And you guys head out.
Boindil just nods at her and steps quickly outside.
Copy. Go.
All right. So my idea was to go outside, do a stealth check, to hide in the bush again, and then detect magic.
Is that what you want to do?
That was what I wanted to do, but if I need to have line of sight, I don't think I can.
You can. It's just a question of if you'll affect them or not.
Yeah. All right. So, okay, guys, do you have 10 minutes?
Well,
Yeah,
I mean, we're not getting wet thanks to that old lady, so I don't mind. And he just rests on his great axe, watching Theric.
I really doubt that there's magic at work. Scene. And he can just pulls out his hand.
Well, that there is magic, I know, but something feels wrong, and I just want to be sure.
I told her we're like rushing to get the thing. We
Suit
can also
yourself.
if we're standing outside.
Well, maybe she will just think that we're planning something or decide to do or what to do.
I'm gonna pretend to get out a compass with prestidigitation and be like really confused.
Yeah. So, you detect magic, Eric. But you detect conjuration magic coming from great stone megaliths behind down the hill of this windmill. You actually didn't notice them before until your detect magic erupted with the aura of conjuration magic emanating from them.
All right. Then I will share that information with the party.
Interesting. Do you think we should check that out, or leave and come back and look at it later?
Artax,
Well,
what-
we made the promise.
I agree with Boindil there. Can check it out on the way back.
Yeah, fair enough.
Okay,
So,
then.
I didn't like what you're telling me there, Theric. This whole place stinks, and if you'd ask me, the old lady stinks too, and not because of she's old, but I don't know. After that blind Vistani, whatever they're called, I am not sure if we're able to trust anybody except of each other.
How do you mean?
You don't exactly wear rose-tinted glasses when you look at people, so
Oh, yeah.
maybe that's why you don't trust them. Anyway,
To be fair, the encounters we had so far, I've been shot at, I had to cut myself in the hand, and people were unfriendly besides the Vistani.
Plus,
Yeah.
one of the persons we thought to be Vastani betrayed us.
that is true. But most people showed disdain for the Vistani, except for this woman.
I'm just not sure.
I think if she were to try to fool strangers, she would assume they also were hostile to Vistani, if that's such a common thing. We did make a promise anyway, so at least we should go try to find this cauldron.
Yeah.
Maybe with caution, but I think we should.
Yeah, time will tell.
Let's just hope she's not making Valen pie while we're gone. Maybe we should hurry.
So, as you're walking, the trail twists and turns. And soon enough, you get a clear shot of Vallaki in the distance.
That's kind of incredibly beautiful.
This is so cool.
So, what directions did she give again? Where do we turn?
Another 20 minutes on the main trail, you see a large boulder jutting up and over the road itself.
Behind this, there's supposedly a hidden path.
Okay, I'm gonna go over and look behind the rock and see if we can find the path.
You have found a secret path.
Yes. I do a little on my lute. Guys,
Does that mean that you found anything, Daleen?
yes. Come along. It's like
Let us
a-
venture into the spooky, foggy wood from which already 2 direwolves emerged earlier to attack us. I'm sure everything is going to be fine.
Out of anyone in this group who'd be scared of anything, I look at Artax weirdly, and then I just start walking.
I'm not afraid, I'm being just sarcastic.
Let's keep our promise and see what awaits us. And he starts to follow Daleen.
Hey ho, do. I'm
Stop that.
So yeah, we venture forth on the secret path.
As you march forward on the secret path, after only a few minutes, you hear the gentle trickling of a small creek. Perched alongside this creek is the ruined remains of an old cottage. Tearing down the far wall, you see a long collapsed water wheel. Must be the old cunning woman's house.
From a windmill to a watermill. Interesting. I just stop and point at the house, looking at the other people.
Let us venture forth.
Should we take the stealthy approach again? Or
I don't know if even anyone is here.
Daleen is making the point. Let's try to make the lowest profile that we can do.
No guarantees given, but we can try.
I'm going to lower my center of gravity again and start making my way stealthily as I can.
All right. You should see the map in front of you now.
Yep.
Very cool.
And go ahead and make me a stealth check.
Okay. Going to try to use these bushes and everything. Wow.
All right. Go ahead
We
and
will
move
do a
yourself
stealth
up.
check.
Only if you're moving up.
I'm following Daleen.
Okay. Go ahead.
13.
Okay.
Boindil, we do have to roll twice. No, you have a medium, right? You have medium armor.
Yeah.
Right.
Theric, you're going the other flank, right?
I have to roll disadvantage. Let's see. Better than before. 13.
Okay.
You note that this building has just been destroyed by age and nature. The walls have crumbled in on itself. The ceiling has been smashed. There are multiple points of entry if you wish to go inside the old cottage.
Okay, I would like to continue my sneaking.
Go ahead.
Try to get behind, actually there, so I can get like behind the wall, but get a better view.
Mm-hmm.
And wherever you go, I'm like your shadow.
And
Just
you
to
see,
protect
you
you.
don't need to roll again. I will tell you when you need to roll, guys.
Great.
See in front of you an old, rusted iron cauldron.
Oh.
Daleen, can you make me a perception check?
Yes, please. Wow. gonna be a good old 21.
See figure caked in mud, their face and their hair, twigs stuck into their hair, their eyes looking at you through the water wheel. Quickly duck down.
What, the creature?
Whatever you saw.
Does this look like anything I've seen before?
I mean, go ahead and make me a... Make me a wisdom check.
Straight wisdom.
Survival, if you have it.
Oh, survival. I do have jack of all trades, so that should help. Well, I did crit my wisdom check.
That would have just been what you just rolled. Are you getting a 1+1 on that just because of that? All right, so...
Yeah.
It looked like a humanoid of some sort covered in mud, you think. You only really saw the top of the head.
Did you guys see that?
What
Nobody
are you
else
talking
saw
about?
There was some sort of dirty human-shaped figure over there.
They even show feeder?
Yeah.
Artax
Think
doesn't say
maybe-
anything, he just starts walking around the building.
Artax, at that point, you see one of these figures right there.
He looks
Yeah,
at it.
Locks eyes with you, leaps to his feet, holding a javelin in one arm, and ululates a raucous cry, which is immediately shared by 200 other individuals.
Oh, no.
The one furthest back screams in Druidic, "Death to the invaders! We shall serve the devil!"
I know only one person in this group who will understand.
Yep. Guys.
That's going to be initiative.
I was
I
waiting
felt
for
it.
Ah! Here we
Whoa.
go. Here
Go
comes
ahead,
the failure rolls.
Don't have initiative out yet. Make
Oh.
sure that you're touching your mini so that you're in there.
Woohoo! 5!
My roll was 3, so I'm gonna put it down to that.
Yeah.
Theric
Dang.
and I re-roll again because we had both 20.
What's your
No,
dex?
no, it's fine. You guys... who has the higher dex?
I have 12. So probably
Mine
him.
is 13.
And Boindil goes first, higher dex.
Okay.
Oh. Oops.
That would have
Right.
helped earlier.
I was thinking about doing that, yeah, but yeah, this time I was just trying to close it down, but clicked the wrong icon.
Wow.
Uh-oh. Oh. This is gonna be fun.
Wow. I think Theric should multiclass so he can become a barbarian.
Ah,
That'd be great.
ah.
Funny.
So there. What's Daleen's dexterity modifier?
It is 1.
Go ahead and roll me another d20, please. Just a flat d20, yeah.
Okay.
All right. And then who's going first between Boindil and Theric?
Theric. No, Boindil.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah.
Boindil, it is your turn.
Since I see some big dudes over there, Boindil just grabs his axe, walks up here, and yells at them with his axe in hand. You shall not serve anybody, you damn fools! Lay down your weapon, you're dead! And tries to intimidate them.
Go ahead and roll intimidation at disadvantage.
$13.
All right. Eric, it's your turn.
Alright, one question. Am I supposed to be able to see more than the little circle around me? Or is
Nope.
it still dark?
Nope. It is heavily raining and foggy and don't believe you have dark vision as a race.
Nope. Alright, in that case, I will cast Dark Vision.
Good idea. It gives you dark vision for 60 feet, and it is not a... Here you go.
Alright. Thank you.
And you have a bonus action and movement.
Alright. Let's see what I want to do. I am gonna go here, and I will transform into. Wait, I just had I just had a thing. Can it be a dire wolf, or does it have to be a wolf?
You've seen a dire wolf?
Alright, dire wolf then.
Alrighty. Barbarian throws his javelin at Artax. That is a 20 to hit.
Yep.
Javelin deals, I think, a d6, but I want to be sure. And d6. You take 9 points of piercing damage as the javelin pierces into your chest and shoulder. He draws his great axe and charges forth. 2, 3, 4, 6. Artax, it's your turn.
Artax takes the javelin and kind of pulls it out and throws it on the ground, and then pulls out his or takes hold of his glaive with both hands, snarling at the guy, saying in common,
Fool!
as he is bonus action costs getting his echo out on the other side, on the opposite side of the guy.
Sure, let me make that for you.
Mm-hmm.
Control over that.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Now, yep.
And then he's gonna swing his glaive. Actually, I'm gonna let the Echo swing the glaive because the guy's probably not prepared for it.
Go ahead and roll.
If the roll wasn't crappy. 13.
Not crappy at all. You cleaved right through his hide armor.
Ooh. Nice. Then he takes a whopping 11 damage.
Wow. Payback.
Mm-hmm. And that's my turn.
Alrighty. Daleen, it's your turn. You hear the whoops and hollers of these mud-soaked barbarians. What are you doing?
All right, I'm going to run up to see if I can get line of sight on them all. I see 2 of them. Can I use a bonus action to prick my finger on my rapier, which is hanging on my side?
If you wish, remember you don't need the blood. You have a musical instrument on you, or you should.
Oh, okay. In that case, I'm just gonna cast Bane.
Sure.
So the DC spell save is 12. The saving throw is Charisma. So I see these 2. If I may cast on
They
RP,
both fail.
nice. Is the cauldron like decent cover, or would I
If you
be?
do it?
No, if I'm behind.
I mean, yeah, they don't look to be having missile weapons on them, though. Aside from that one javelin.
Okay. I'll maybe stand back just a couple of steps then. Whoa! Everything just turned black.
They
Hello?
just walked into a.
Oh,
Yeah, there you
I'm meant to be behind. Yeah,
go.
and that's my turn.
All right. Leaping up and running over the water wheel. The great leap. The barbarian brings down his great axe recklessly onto the direwolf form. So I'm going to roll at advantage and then apply the d4 afterwards. All right, so that's an 18 plus 5 is 23 minus
That hits.
2 is a 21.
Still hits.
12. You take 15 points of slashing damage, Theric. And anyone who attacks that barbarian has advantage until the start of his next turn. The druid goes. Six. Goes. You hear a chanting, druidic. Very quickly see crazed staff-wielding maniac running up over the glen toward you all. Boindil, it is your turn.
As I see that character woken up and looking at Theric for a second, but then I try to crawl up this wheel up there.
Go ahead and give me an athletics check.
Okay. 24.
All right, you easily clamber up there.
And I see the druid in front of me. I'm just shaking my head, get in rage, and take the first swing at the druid.
Go ahead and roll your attack.
Good. 11.
As you swing out with your axe, it begins to emanate wraithly energy, and you cleave into the druid, your rage summoning up your ancestor spirits who begin to swarm over it. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Getting at 16 slashing damage.
Ouch.
Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
All right, they're going to have disadvantage on any attack rolls they make against anyone but you. Druid, because you're an ancestor barbarian.
Exactly. The druid will have disadvantage as anybody except of me.
Eric, it is your turn. You just got cleaved into for maximum damage from a normal attack. What are you going to do?
Let's see. Can I stand here due to the cauldron?
Yeah, you can stand there. That's fine. You
Right.
knock the cauldron over.
Don't break it.
So I will go stand here and then use my bite.
Okay.
15 plus...
No, it's
that's
15 to
alright.
hit.
That's alright with...
Did you roll with advantage? Because on the
Yep.
barbarian you have advantage.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I don't think direwolves get extra attack like the...
No,
No,
he rolled with
no.
advantage because he has
No,
pack tactics.
I know. I was explaining because somebody was
Oh.
asking if that was 2 attacks.
Oh, okay.
So, that will certainly hit the
All right.
barbarian.
So that's
36 plus 3. Ooh. There's a 1 in there.
Alrighty.
8 damage. Plus they have to make a DC 13 strength saving throw.
Yep.
That's
That
true.
is
Is your bite like poisoning or something?
No.
he's a wolf, and wolves can naturally make somebody fall prone.
Oh.
It's a strength saving throw. It's DC 15, you said?
13.
13? He fails.
Dang.
Oh, he is also prone.
You rolled a d4 though. Was that intentional?
That's from Bane, probably. Or
Yep, it's from Bane.
Okay.
Okay. Barbarian's turn. He is going to reckless attack Artax.
Yep.
So that's going to hit you, Artax.
Definitely.
At a 21.
Mm-hmm.
Take 12 points of slashing damage, and any
Okay.
attack against that barbarian is at advantage.
Okay.
Artax, it's your turn.
Okay. Yeah, that guy is really going all in on me. So I feel like I should do... I am going to... As my action, I'm gonna swing my glaive at him.
Okay.
Ooh, that's a 20 to hit. Oh, I have actually advantage, I forgot, so... For the case it's a crit, it's not. So... He takes 9 slashing damage.
Alright.
And then as my bonus action, I'm gonna unleash my daunting roar at him. So...
Okay, see, it has to be within 10 feet of you. Cool. So, him, DC 14, Wisdom.
Mm-hmm. Ah, he makes it, unless he has a negative.
It's a saving
Makes
throw,
it.
so
Oh,
He
right,
has-
right. It is. 1 moment.
you get baned.
Yep. He fails.
Ah, nice.
Ha!
Oh, he's afraid of you.
Nice.
End of your next turn.
Yep, that's my turn.
Daleen, it's your turn.
Okay, I just hear, like,
You hear the
Uh,
roar of a great cat.
yeah, Artax being cleaved and then roaring. I'm gonna run over here, and I'm going to cast Vicious Mockery on the Barbarian.
He's not only afraid, he's gonna be.
I mean, insult to injury, making fun of how he just peed his pants.
He unfortunately passes.
Dang.
Wow.
Anything else?
I do have. I forget if I can cast 2 spells if one is a bonus action.
If the spell is the bonus action, because the cantrip is an action, usually.
Yeah,
It
the
can only
cantrip
be
is an
level
action.
1.
Okay, so I can't cast Healing Word then on Artax.
What is it? Is it a bonus action?
Yep.
It's a-
Healing word is a bonus action. It is
Then you
also
can, at
ranked.
level 1.
Alright. In that case, I will try and
You can
heal
do-
Artax a little bit.
Yeah. You can do 1 spell, level 1, and a cantrip, usually, if the action
Well, it
economy
doesn't have
works
to be
in.
level 1. If it's a bonus action at all, it can be any
I
level
think it's-
spell.
Are you sure? I'm pretty sure
Oh.
I read it's level 1.
Okay, I've already cast level 1, so.
Yeah. 4 health, thank you.
I'm trying.
No longer bloodied.
Barbarian stands up.
Office movement.
Yep. Leaves into Theric at advantage due to recklessly attacking. $17 to hit, which will hit.
Direwolf, yes.
For another 15 points of damage.
Wait, did you subtract the d4? Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, barbarians are not fun enemies to fight.
Little wolf.
Well, I will fight. Yeah, I will fight back again.
Oh no, it's not your turn.
Oh, no. Oh.
You're still
Oh,
a wolf though, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that was the other one. Never mind.
So he clambers over here,
Oh.
provoking an attack of opportunity from both of you.
Yeah, and you both have advantage because it was reckless.
That's true.
Definitely gonna attack on that. 22.
22 hits, and the wolf.
Alright,
Will
so
certainly hit.
do I keep the 13 then from the rolls
If
that
you
I
want to, or you can re-roll.
did? Okay.
16. Doesn't matter
Whoa.
which one you take.
What's your damage, Boindil?
12 slashing damage.
Alrighty.
Oh,
You forgot one
yeah.
bracket. Ooh, nice.
Plus another 12.
Awesome. You guys both cleave into the barbarian. They scream out in pain as the druid begins chanting louder and louder and louder and louder. Lightning crashes down behind them, and with a word, poof, they utter just a syllable, and you feel a concussive force of trauma wave over you. Boindil and Theric are going to need, I believe, a Constitution saving throw. Boindil, being a dwarf, does not help you with this.
Roger, Roger.
Da, 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 da. Yes,
13 for me, 10 for Theric.
Alrighty. Theric, you failed. Boindil, you succeed. You take half damage, Boindil. Alright, so Theric, you take 15 points of concussive thunder damage and are pushed
Wolf is
10
gone.
back. Cauldron.
Alright.
So you're no longer a wolf.
Alright.
How much hit points are you at full, other than like the few bits of damage you just took?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Boindil, you are not pushed back.
Oh, wait.
And-
No. I'm actually down to 19 on Theric right now.
Oh, okay, cool. And you take only 7 points of damage, Boindil.
Okay. Does the rage also have that damage?
It's thunder damage.
Yeah,
Okay.
thunder damage is
Only
ignored.
blood. Okay, gotcha.
The
-7.
cauldron goes flying into the wall, clattering and whatnot.
Whoops.
And Druid's gonna risk it.
Ooh, she's risking it. But he has
She
no more
is.
attack anymore.
Oh,
So
that's right. Oh, pro gamer move. Right, they'll move there. All right. Boindil, it's your turn. Pro gamer move.
I just follow her. The druid
So-
after.
Absolutely. The water wheel is difficult terrain.
Oh, okay.
means you don't get very far.
Then let's leave that, and I will go for the barbarian standing next to me.
I was imagining like cartoonishly trying to run through the wheel, like spinning under him.
Normal attack, not with advantage, right?
Actually, it is with advantage because this
He was
person has been.
reckless.
Okay,
And that counts until his next turn, so
22.
nice.
That hits.
Making 17 slashing
What?
damage, and my
Whoa.
ancestors
Damn.
going on him.
Ouch.
Yes, they do. Alrighty, 17. You said. In math, that. Alrighty. Theric, it is your turn. You feel battered and bruised from the thunder damage that knocked you out of your wolf form. What do you do?
Alright, so I will use Moonbeam.
Okay.
Fair.
Okay. And do I cast it on an enemy already?
I'm asking. I'm looking up the spell because you're the first player I've ever had that casts Moonbeam.
All right.
Moonbeam.
I have it on screen as well.
So you have a 5-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder that fills dim light. And they enter it. They take when they enter the spell. The first
start
time
their
on a
turn.
turn, or starts their turn there.
So it doesn't do damage immediately.
Needs to make a saving throw. So where do you want your moonbeam to be?
I will. Actually, I'll throw it down here.
You want to be targeting that barbarian?
Yeah, next to it.
Cool. So that barbarian will be targeted on his turn.
Mhm.
Anything else?
We'll have a bonus action.
And some movement.
Oh wait, I can still concentrate while being an animal, right?
Yep.
That's correct.
All right, I will turn into a giant toad.
Giant what?
Toad.
Giant toad.
I do need to double check something.
Right.
Where did you see that?
Transform into a terrestrial giant toad, one found commonly in the deserts and dry plains. This one has no swim speed.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So
Yeah, you
that
can't-
you can get toad.
Yeah, basically he's giving you a freebie there. You cannot turn into anything that has a swimming speed yet.
Yeah, I forgot. I thought
It's okay.
that my level could do it, but not flying yet.
You turn into like one of those really like angry looking dry arid toads.
All right.
You have 20 feet of movement if you choose to.
Yeah, right. I'll just jump back here.
Alrighty.
Dodging. Ooh.
Alright.
Yeah.
I need to make a constitution saving throw with Bane. Oh, he fails. He fails hard. Theric, I believe you get to roll me 2d10 for radiant damage.
Come on.
All right.
6.
Not bad, not bad.
I already rolled it once before and it went 16. Feels bad.
Yeah. That's the problem. You do it with a roll and it doesn't do a roll win.
Shriek in pain and recoil in fear from Artax and just begin running. Artax, that provokes an attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
Actually, no, it does not. Sorry. No, it does not. That provokes an attack of opportunity.
Huh?
This provokes an attack of opportunity where he just moves there. You choose to take it.
Yeah.
You have a glaive, right?
Yeah, but I'm not Polearm Master yet.
Right. So he's leaving your space,
Oh,
not
yeah.
entering.
Oh, yeah. Right. Okay, yeah. I'll take that. Did he reckless me? Yeah, he did reckless me. Oh,
Did
not this turn.
reckless you.
But
This
it's a new
turn,
turn. Yeah,
Correct.
okay. So normal strike then. 20 to hit.
That will certainly hit.
The glaive goes in a swing and hits him for 12. Okay.
30.
Wow, he's running.
Not done yet.
Yeah, he's dashing for sure.
Artax, it is your turn.
Well, seeing that that guy just ran away, I am gonna move down to go on the other side of this barbarian. I
Does it
am
mean
gonna.
we're flanking him?
We don't use
There's
flanking
no
rules.
official flanking rules in 5e.
Okay.
But seeing the druid on that little islet there, I have a nefarious idea. I'm gonna use my bonus action to summon my echo right here and have him move behind her.
There?
Yep. And then I'm gonna attack her, or him, the druid, with my
Okay.
echo.
Undetermined. Go ahead and
Undetermined.
attack.
With my shadowy glaive. Ooh, that probably misses.
That does miss.
Oh well, what's worth a try. And that is my turn.
Daleen, it is your turn.
Okay, I'm going to make a move after Artax. Seeing... Oh, the one barbarian is gone all the way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to let a crossbow bolt loose at the druid. Feeling lucky with my rolls today. Should not have said that. Okay.
Launch a bolt valiantly hitting the river. I don't think you've
Okay.
ever actually struck your intended targets. You need to stop aiming at your enemies.
No,
Your
that
shot.
one time I chose to aim a little bit to the side. I actually hit.
Maybe you should.
You need to get your sights fixed, basically, is what you're saying. Anything
Or
else?
you just need to learn hip firing with a crossbow.
Can I prepare a reaction to shoot at this guy? Well, next to him if he tries to run away. No, okay.
Fortunately, no, because you'd have to wait. You'd have to have an action in order to prepare.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. That would be it. Yep.
The barbarian.
Just realized why the barbarian ran. I've totally forgot that I frightened him.
Yeah, you're mocking him, and I'm like, you guys literally
We're
made
bullying.
him run away. The barbarian is going to continue to attack Boindil, being a valiant barbarian.
Ooh. Come at
Recklessly,
me.
naturally. So that's a 19 total to hit.
Yeah, that
Hits.
hits.
Yeah. Take 10 points of slashing damage.
Ouch.
But
Is
you're
it half
raging.
due to rage?
That is slashing. So because you're raging, you get half on all physical damages, which is slashing, bludgeoning, and piercing, I believe, from non-magical sources.
Yep.
Yeah. So 5 damage.
So he's going to do that. And then he is going to step there, provoking attack of
From Boindil.
opportunity from Boindil.
Did he attack me with recklessness?
He was reckless, yep.
Okay.
You go and roll with
25?
advantage, and good thing you did.
Hit.
18.
Ooh,
Shit.
dang.
Oh, fuck, dude.
Yeah, he's a heavy hitting dude.
Like, you're not getting away! In the back.
Steps up there. Druid's turn.
Oh. She moved. Did she disengage?
She is not out of your target reach.
Man.
And I need Artax and Boindil to make me a Constitution saving throw as she once again utters a syllable, but this time holds the note extra.
Oh, got advantage. Sorry, 40.
10 on my end, so I probably failed.
Fail. Boindil passes. Double check this. Wave. 3d8.
Ouch. 16. Dang.
Damage. Boindil, you take 8. Artax, you are thrown back 5 feet.
Okay. And bloodied like hell.
Oh no.
Boindil, it's your turn.
Getting again one of these beautiful thunder lights from the druid, I get angry and move up to her.
She got into range of you, that's for sure. Or they.
And I'm using my inspiration for the attack.
Okay.
Good turn.
23.
It's
That will certainly hit.
Giving her 7 slashing damage.
ooh.
Okay. Is bloody. Very clearly, you've chipped off so much of her caked on mud and paint, and blood is smearing it all away. Very clearly a woman. She looks at you with feral eyes and Strahd spits in your face. Anything else, Boindil?
No, it's just like wiping off the spit from the face.
Eric, it is your turn.
Toad, it's your turn.
Alright, so I will.
Hop around the building.
Yeah, I will jump back here to be able to see again. And I will actually make a moonbeam go over here.
Over where?
Over the barbarian again.
Okay, cool. Awesome. So your moonbeam moves 5 feet over. Anything else?
No.
All right. This barbarian is over here.
And realizes, what the fuck am I doing?
20, 25, 30. Recklessly attacks Artax's shadow.
Okay.
He's
Yeah.
still got Bane
I
going.
know.
Yeah.
So that will hit.
Yeah, shadow is gone. Don't even need to roll for damage.
30. All right. Artax, it is your turn.
Okay, I don't feel too well, so Artax is channeling his inner second wind as a bonus action. Healing a whopping 4. Seems to be a theme today. And then he is going to lay into that barbarian with his glaive. 12 to hit?
That will miss, but only barely.
Okay, and seeing that he's really in a bad spot, he's gonna actually finally grab into his action surge. Get another turn. Or another action? I don't know what the exact
It's
phrase is.
another action.
Action. Okay, so as my another action, I'm gonna try to swing again at this guy with my glaive.
Alrighty.
13 to hit.
Oh no.
Doesn't hit.
Stab rapidly into the creature. Yes.
Okay. Go on, dice. 11 slashing.
stab into their gut, twist it. They'll look at you, begin spitting up blood, and fall.
Hmm. And he gives a nod to Daleen as that guy falls and kind of gives a flick with his glaive, splattering the blood on the ground.
Aline, it is your turn.
Okay, I will point my crossbow over this way, and I'm going to let loose at the druid again.
Good, sure thing.
If this hits,
Crit.
Not a crit, it's damn close.
yeah, it's very damn
As
close.
you aim, you've loaded your crossbow, you're like looking at it, you're like pointing off over, and your finger braces the trigger. It shoots off, catches the wind, and turns and starts running right towards the druid. Go ahead and roll damage.
Back him.
Come
Hell
on.
yeah. Oh my god.
3!
The wind took off some
My
of the speed,
God.
I guess. Okay,
Well,
I'm going to...
You weren't aiming at the druid, so it's pretty
It's a
good that you
miracle.
managed to hit them in the foot, and they're like, ah!
She certainly didn't see that shot coming because it was aimed totally somewhere else.
She was the
Okay.
druid once, but she took a bolt into the foot.
And now it's her turn.
Now it's their turn.
Well, I'm not finished. I
Oh,
want
yeah,
to
go ahead.
healing word
Yeah,
again.
Oh, nice.
Artax gets a level 2. That's a 5. That's a something.
Did you say level 2? Then it's 7, because it says higher level cost.
Wait, I thought it was just an extra die.
Yeah, it does. If you look at the result in the chat, it's 5, and then above you have higher level cost. That's the additional die.
Okay.
7 total.
7.
Anything else?
No, that is it. Yeah, we're done.
Druid withdraws, disengaging.
Ooh.
Ooh.
She's not stuck to the ground with my
Probably
bow.
not looking too great.
Boindil, it's your turn.
As I see the druid running away, I just will nod a letter and try to chase her. If I step off of this, is this still difficult terrain?
If you're off of any of the squares that have the water wheel, it is no longer difficult terrain. The river is very shallow.
That's 5 over here. Oh, 25. Perfect. I can catch up to her. You're not getting anywhere. And swinging again with my great axe on her. 12.
12 will hit.
8 slashing damage.
Slashing damage, you cleave her head off
Nice.
from behind. Right on up there.
And then I just
Alright.
drag
You-
in my inner nose thingies that I have there and spit on her.
Eric, you see a mud-covered head spinning through the air, spinning gore out through the stump. As it lands, what do you do?
I will jump to the side and have the moonbeam transfer over here if I can.
I don't
Yeah.
think you can you move it that far?
Let me double check that.
60 feet. You can move it 60 feet.
Perfect.
Dang.
Anything else?
No.
Hey, it's his turn, so he has to do the save, I guess. Or
Tell
is that the other
me.
one?
So they got. Wow. That's what type of saving
Con?
throw?
I
Constitution.
think. Let's see. Save. Blah 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 blah.
Which one?
Yeah, con save.
All right, they got a -1. Roll 2d10.
-1. Ooh, 15 radiant damage. He's
Wow.
getting singed.
Hey,
And then,
normally, be smart enough to run. Wouldn't be standing here continuing to fight, but he just saw his love decapitated from behind.
ooh, he's gonna go after the dwarf.
Attacking recklessly.
Mm-hmm.
An 18 to hit.
Hits.
You take 9 points of damage.
What's the half of 9?
Always round down, so you take 4.
Okay. It's -4.
It's his turn. Artax.
He goes around the corner. Let me measure how far it is with the wheel. 10, 20. That should work out just fine. So he is running up from behind and tries to cleave into the shoulder of the glaive. 24 to hit.
Will certainly hit.
12 slashing damage.
Barbarian is breathing heavy, muttering something in Druidic under their breath, leaning on their axe. Daleen, it is your turn.
Just dashing after our attacks and then viciously mocking. Poor bastard. He deserves a good old.
Ah, he saves again.
Does he?
19
Got a
minus 2.
Ah, you son of a. Why do you saving throw before I cast? Goddamn.
Told me what you're casting.
From now on, I will be secretive.
I think he has just the perfect rolls for saving whenever you do try Vicious Mockery. It's just Vicious Mockery.
Or at my turn, I just move over here and bang my head against the wall.
Boindil, it is your turn.
As I get hit from behind, I just turn around with all my anger accumulated and do an and what was it called again?
Reckless?
Reckless attack.
Ooh. So
Oh yeah, you don't
lose
have to
that.
do a reckless attack. He's already recklessly attacked you.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Then you crit
And
anyways.
that's crit.
That damage was gonna kill him probably
How do
because
you
you have.
want to do this, Boindil?
Actually, it's not that
I wanna do
extreme
it.
of a roll.
Maybe just as the druid, I'm just turning around, and as I turn around, I calculate his height and come with my axe, swirling at the head, hit his neck, and you just see as the axe plunges like into the middle of the neck. Then he stands there for a second, and then the head snaps off and rolls back.
That happens. There you guys go. I'm gonna take a short break there. How about 10 minutes?
Okay.
And
That's right.
then we'll be back after that, okay?
Good job,
Good. So chat, grab some snacks, grab some drinks, stretch your legs. We'll be back in 10.
Yeah, at the top of the hour. Welcome back, everyone. Just finished our break after this epic fight. Is it over, though?
Is it over?
We'll see. We'll see.
The cauldron having been cast aside, clattering around by the thunder waves, is sitting just out here.
Okay.
Hang on, we're out of initiative.
Yeah, we're out of initiative. What are you guys doing?
Boop, 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 boop. Strolling
Did
around.
any of you understand what they were yelling? I didn't understand their language.
Boindil just shakes his hand. Probably. Our big frog here might know anything. And while he's pointing at Theric, he says, "What I know, one language the savages understand." And he picks up the head of the barbarian and the head of the druid and binds their hair together and puts him attached on his belt.
Wow.
I would advise not doing that. Once we get into town, that might cause trouble.
Still got a backpack to put them away, but if we'll find any of these bastards anymore, I'll just show them their heads and like, do you want to fall with us? Or do you want to have your head attached to it?
Flies are going to love your backpack.
They're still sold.
You hear a pained squawking.
Do we see the crow again?
No, you do not see a crow or anything.
Which direction did we hear it from?
Coming from inside the cottage.
Okay, let's check out inside the cottage. Oh, I'm gonna check under the cauldron. I have the feeling it might have fallen onto the crow or something.
As you walk past the fireplace, it rings out again.
Fireplace. Check the fireplace then.
Stuck in the fireplace?
How do you check the fireplace? What are you doing?
If I may, I would like to produce my beautiful mirror on a stick and take a look up in there.
All right. As you do so, you very clearly see what is apparent is that there is a raven lashed.
Wait, not a crow.
Raven lashed to the form of what looks to be like a pot lid, some wooden disc, just shoved up in there. Raven's beak is green.
What?
Okay, I'm going to share this information. Is that like a thing, Theric?
Croaks?
They've got green beaks?
Should I just croak?
Theric is a frog right now, a toad.
Yeah. Yeah, so the only thing here is ribbit.
Rabbit.
No, it's not a rabbit. It's a crow. What, does it sound like a rabbit? You're so weird.
I just look at Theric like,
Are you stuck in that form, or can you leave it at any time?
Alright, I'll go out of wild shape.
Hey.
So, green-beaked crow, raven.
I mean, I must say, it doesn't sound familiar to me.
Maybe you can talk to it.
That's true. But what do you want to know?
Hey, how's it going? What's up? Not much. How about you? No, I'd like to know why it's stuck in there and if we should let it out. I can guess the answer to one of those questions.
Pretty sure it's gonna say yes to the latter question.
I'm so glad I'm not Blath, so I'd make a bet about this.
Let's see. Alright, so I would like to ritual cast Speak with Animals.
Sure. You can now speak with animals.
While he's doing that, I'm also preparing the weird heads, like
Help!
so.
Help! Help me! Help me!
How did you get stuck in there?
The fiends! The fiend came, took my sisters. I'm the last of my circle. Please help me. Please.
Okay.
What
Did you say circle?
He did say circle?
Is he a pixel?
Yes, they said circle.
Alright, so I'll try to reach and grab the wooden disc and just get it out, but leave the crow attached at first.
Yeah. Get me off this thing.
What did you mean with circle?
Took my sisters. Fiend took my sisters. Get me off this thing.
But what circle?
It's none of your business.
If you want to be freed, it is.
They're trying to peck at your hands, but they just can't reach it. Let me go. Let me off this thing. I shall vex you with curses to the end of your days.
Alright. If I want to know if it's a druid that's transformed, do I make an insight check or?
You could make an insight check if you wish.
You could try to talk it in Druidic.
Wow.
Go ahead and make me an Arcana check.
Arcana.
Yeah, Arcana is not on forte.
Yeah, this is definitely some sort of spellcaster that had a circle, a coven, a cabal of some sort. They told you that their sisters were taken from them.
Alright. What do you guys think? Should we
Let me off this disc.
should we let it free or
Let me off this disc.
It threatened you with curses, right? And said sisters and circle.
yes, but also that it was the last of their kind, so I'm not
That
sure.
last free kind. Could be a witch.
Well, she was probably hostage from that, and he's like holding the salted heads and jingling them.
You are a very weird dwarf.
A language that these people don't understand.
Well, we will not get any answers if all we hear is "Let me free, let me free."
Does someone have a cage so we can?
Will not put me in a cage.
We could put her under the cauldron.
All right. So if we free you, we turn back to human. If you can.
Or whatever you are.
I will probably never be human again.
All right. If we free you, will you stay and explain, or will you try to fly off?
This is my home. I live here.
Oh.
All right.
Maybe we should steal the cauldron and go.
I will untie the bird. So, how do you mean you live here?
Sorry about that.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome, but how do you mean you live here?
This is my house.
Do you know an old lady called Granny Momo?
Fiend. Sister stealer. Child baker. Evil hag. Not like the witch I was. It was good. I only asked for sacrifice from those who needed. She... Evil, evil, evil.
Keep in mind, only Theric can understand her.
Yeah, I'm assuming he's translating for us.
Yeah.
This is so typical.
Did she turn you into this?
She? Alone? No. No. Alone she has not this power.
Did she do it with her coven?
Ophelia. And my other sister as well. He joined her. Kill them. Wait.
Your other sisters joined her?
Yes. Do it. Kill them.
What is it with the pies she bakes?
Yeah. The pies that she makes. What's up with them?
All I know is she is a fiend. All I know is the stories she has told me mock me. Kept this man safe. Now I can't. Just another raven.
What would she gain by taking your cauldron?
Magic. Don't give. Keep here. I know no old way. Break curse. Need cauldron to do so. Need get 3 items.
What do you need?
Comb of gold. Spindle. Silver. A teacup of the sun.
What was the last thing?
Teacup of the sun.
Ah.
Do you have any idea where we can find these items?
They're rare. Deep in wilderness.
Deep in the territory of these folks?
And he kind of points at the bodies.
Natives. Long live here. Long before Strahd.
When they say Strahd, they actually say the word Strahd.
Okay. Because it's a name.
No, because it's a raven.
Oh. Oh yeah, the raven. Yeah, okay. We just use quack quack quack. Strahd.
Pretty much.
We have word against word, but the lady didn't tell us anything about this one. So I'm more willing to trust the raven than the lady.
Kill
She mentioned
lady.
the cunning lady living here. That would probably be you, yeah?
It's me.
Well, it's really hard to pick who to trust, to be honest.
Trust me.
I mean, that's an attempt at an argument, but I'm not convinced.
I would rather trust the raven that has not hidden anything from us than the old lady that smiles and told us to get the cauldron without telling us anything.
Eric has quickly realized he's not having to translate for you guys. He's only having to translate for the Raven. Raven has been responding to you guys faster than he can translate.
Oh.
Hmm.
I feel Momo is lying to us about a lot of things.
That could be true. I think maybe, though, it's best to investigate for ourselves to figure out who's lying.
Well, if what Theric is telling us the truth, I am not sure I want to go back to that old hag, especially if there are multiple sisters.
Only go back to kill.
We could burn down the mill.
Good luck.
These sisters, are they also ravens?
They have become fiends. Not beautiful creatures like we once were.
And they are allies of Strahd?
They're allies only to their own greed. He served a purpose here. Kept the lands in check. Now, they hunger for more power, knowledge. Morgantha gave it to them. Corrupted Kethlin. Give Kethlin so they may escape. Daleen, the
Yes.
word Kethlin, go ahead and make me a history check.
History check.
Ah.
That's my best modifier. Almost.
Kethlin. It sounds familiar. Perhaps an ogre queen, or I've heard a story about a Kethlin before, but you'd have to think on it. Perhaps after a long rest, you might be able to remember.
Okay.
Note it down somewhere, match, so you don't forget that you remember that.
How would you spell this? Kaplan. I'm just gonna guess.
Yeah, just do a guesstimate.
Guesstimate. Kaplan. Okay.
No more Gantha. Save me. Get those items. Do it. Raven walks over, looks quizzically at its cauldron. Throw my cauldron over there. Get it.
That happened when we saved you from the beasts and the evils.
I can't fix it. Bring it over here.
I'll do so.
Always so chill.
I can clean it a little bit with my prestidigitation, I guess.
Seasoned.
Maybe it's too big.
a comb of gold, a spindle of silver, and a teacup of the sun.
Alright. We have to go search for these items.
I have
Where do
no
we
idea
start?
where.
Well, before we get to search anybody, I would say we'll find our entrance to the big city and maybe.
We definitely need a night's rest.
Yeah, I was about to say. Also, can I, out of character, I'd like to make a, just go and check if the, bomb thing still is working. Like, can I put my hand in water without getting wet?
Oh yeah,
Oh, can I jump in
sure.
and breathe? Can I breathe if
It's
I'm
shallow
underwater?
water.
It's very shallow water. You can't.
Yeah,
Okay.
as you jump,
Can lay down?
you lay down face down. How long do you test this theory?
Oh god.
I mean, until I can tell if I'm struggling to breathe or not.
Take a deep breath.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you're drowning.
Alright, I'm getting back up.
You're drowning.
Wait.
Just took a deep fucking breath of water.
I'm
Oh, I
If
didn't
I-
mean to take a breath of water. I meant a breath of air before I went down.
But how do you then test if you can breathe underwater?
yeah.
Well, I don't take a deep breath.
If
I
that
just started
happens,
breathing
I'm
by
like,
nose.
you see Artax just grab her and pull her out of the water and pat her back.
Thanks, buddy.
If what she's saying, though, and you
See that Artax will start to wipe away the bomb that she put on him because he doesn't trust it. If that's really an evil witch, she might be watching us or doing some other nefarious stuff to us right now.
Yeah.
You immediately begin to become soaked.
I would rather be soaked in rain than be under the spell of a witch. No offense.
I'll help you dry up, friend. I'm helping him dry up.
Literally every second, you are casting prestidigitation on him.
Like,
And that's only drying 1 cubic foot.
yeah, that's
Oh.
also true. He's probably bigger than that.
I'll do his face so it's not so bad for him.
Every 6 seconds.
And he pulls back his hood to cover his face.
Okay. Well, I'll just leave him to it then. Good luck.
Also, while I'm outside, I wanna pull for the bodies of the druid and the barbarians. See if there's anything.
Oh, okay. Where is that bug?
If nothing else, there's at least 2 great axes waiting for us.
There are 2 great axes and a large knobbly staff. The barbarians were wearing a very ratty, caked in mud hide armor. It has seen better days. Let me see here. Yeah, that's about it.
Okay.
The druid had some fetishes and whatnot on them, but nothing that means really anything to you guys.
Well, I'll
Theric-
take the fetishes
they-
just in case Theric likes them or needs them or can use them. I'll take that stuff. That looks like druid stuff. I'll bring everything that looks like druid stuff to Theric.
Finley, Theric, if you know of a spell component that you need to cast one of the spells that you're typically preparing, ask me and there might be on this druid.
Alright. Wait, and then you mean spells that consume the item, or just that you need for the item for spell?
So if it consumes the item, then you need the spell component.
Okay.
And if the item specifically has a gold cost value, then you need the item.
Okay. Makes sense.
Judgment being required. Opalescent feldspar. The fuck is that?
Feldspar? That's a type of crystal gem, I think.
Okay, so it requires an. So weird. It's such a weird requirement when it doesn't have. Yeah, so this straight up requires opal, but it doesn't have a fucking cost for that spell.
Okay, that's weird. That's really weird. Hey, you need this
Anyway.
item, but no clue how much it's worth.
Well, to be fair, I cast Dark Vision on myself as well, and that needs agate. Agate? I don't know how you pronounce it in English, but
Yeah,
Agate.
yeah.
I get. A lot of spells need gems, that's true. But yeah, okay, so great axes and light armor and the staff. Then going back inside, I'm looking at
Or a
Boindil.
pinch of dried carrot.
Or a pinch of dried carrot. I think that's more easy to get than agate. I'm gonna hand one of the great axes to Boindil.
In case your other one breaks.
Ah, bloody thank ya. Takes it and
Is
touches
nowhere
him back.
near the workmanship of the dwarves. Like your axe is like sturdy, it's perfectly balanced, it's like amazing. This thing is made from like a large thick piece of wood and like has a bone blade rather than an actual fucking metal worked blade and stuff.
I know it's shoddy. But in the pinch, I would rather have that than nothing.
True enough, Artax. True enough. Always better than some bare fists.
So he chuckles, and as you say that, you see him extending his claws.
Already got your pointer.
Well then, my friends, we need to make a decision. Do we go back? Do we go searching for the stuff? Or, and I feel this is the most sound plan for the night. Get to Vallaki, find an inn, and have some rest before we make a decision what to do next day.
Yes, Vallaki.
So,
There's one question, and he looks at the raven. Will you follow us? I think it's not safe if you stay around here. You want to stay out here on your own.
No point following corpses in Vallaki.
That is very direct.
They'll kill you outside the gates. Have better luck with the Vistani.
Do you know a group of Vistani nearby?
There's the Vistani camp just to the west of the town, Vallaki.
yeah, I kind of look at the group and I'm like,
Of course, the only one that vanished is the one that looks like a human. Who is a human, probably. Who knows?
I don't know. Or is there a way where we might get in, or can get in, or get foothold of this damn city? I'm not sure I want to walk through the rain to the very west.
You
It
could.
looks like
Burn down the walls. That would
Not in this rain.
Not with that attitude. I wasn't Raven. I could help you. It'd be Jenny again. I could help you.
We need rest before we can venture out. We have been fighting a lot today.
Or you.
Well, before we met you and these barbarians, we fought some wolves and a dire wolves. We fought a vampire in a cave.
Sounds like personal problems. I'm Raven. That's my problem. Kill Morganta.
It's your problem if you want our help.
Just rest here.
I can't stop you. She flies up to the rafters and, like, finds a nice dry-ish place.
I kind of look up and like,
I don't think this will give us much protection from the elements.
Well, we'll have to do with what we have.
Or we walk around Vallaki to the camp of the Vistani. Maybe find that old man and get some answers. Friendly, though. If we are going into the camp of the Vistani, we don't want to make them angry. I don't want to bring the cauldron to Momo. If she's really an evil witch, it will be a trap. And if we bring her the cauldron, it makes her more powerful, which is even worse.
Yeah.
Either Vistani or Vallaki.
Vallaki, we have been warned. They don't like non-humans. And look at us. We're all not human.
Well, I wouldn't have a problem.
For how long, though? How long does your magic last?
Not too long, but maybe long enough to get in, tell about our group that we might come just for refuge and get out. I don't know if it would help.
Best, you gotta know, at worst, they might think you are collaborating with us and take you captive, and then kill you once you turn into your normal form. I don't know. They don't seem a friendly sort from what we've been told so far.
Well, then I guess only the Vistani are the best bet to go to have a rest.
Fortunately, that's the idea I get so far. Now, mind you, people seem not to talk kindly of other people around here. People don't talk kindly of the Vistani don't talk kindly about the normal people here. It is how it is. You have word against word. It all ends.
Granted, in a decade since I could move about. Starny could be slain by now. I don't know.
A decade as a raven. My god.
Also, a decade stuck in there? How are you still alive?
You really think I am a raven?
Well,
Well, you told us you were a raven.
you look like a raven. We do trust that you're not a raven, but still you are.
I am Jenny.
Well, we're wasting time and effort here. I think we should get going.
How big or heavy is the cauldron?
It's about the size of a modern sink. Weighs about 40 pounds as it is made of thick iron.
Okay, so I think I cannot just put it in my backpack and carry it with us.
Ooh. You could carry it with you, but it would take both your hands, you know?
Okay, gotcha.
Do it Skyrim style. Carry the thing over yourself so you can like hide. I'll help you. I'll like steer you.
You trust Daleen enough for that? I wouldn't.
I wouldn't either, Daleen. What
Cannot believe this.
in the God's name are you thinking?
She'll just walk you off a cliff.
Not that hard, but she will walk you into any tree we come across.
Or she
Well, the
will
cauldron
leave
must
you
be amazing for protection. It's like armor outside your armor.
Yeah, just don't use it as a drum while it's on him.
Well, actually, I see only one person that would be tall enough to be carried on their back.
And he's looking at Theric, not himself.
All right. So where do we want to take this?
If you really want to go to Vallaki, it's your risk. We cannot help you if something goes wrong in there.
No, you just told me to take the cauldron, right? Where do you want me to take it?
Oh, well, not back to Momo, right?
Do we trust the Vistani with it?
Don't take my cauldron!
Well, what about if we are gone and she sends someone to get your cauldron? You cannot defend it. We are not here either.
Can we just bury it?
Killed my guards. Don't bury it. How would I get it back when I'm Jenny?
They were your gods? Were they your gods or were they guarding you so you couldn't escape?
Same difference.
Well, I would say we're buried somewhere nearby so that no one will find it. And then come back once we've got the ingredients to make this raven unraven.
Hopefully a bit friendlier as well.
Maybe the fair lady Jenny will help us against that evil hag in the windmill.
Well, sounds like a good plan. We don't need to carry it around with us. It's safe. Hopefully.
She, my traitorous sisters, could touch it. Neither can I. Go get items. No rest. Rest here, protect Cauldron, or go get items.
I kind of look back at the roof. Is there any spots that are not exposed to the rain? Or is the roof mostly gone?
Across bits of rafters and whatnot, and trees hanging over. It's less that any spot is very clear from rain. But one spot that is guaranteed dry, aside from the spot that the Raven had found, is the fireplace.
You could try to go out in the woods, gather some branches with leaves, and try to patch up the roof a bit, and rest here.
Sounds like a plan. I rather prefer to rest now than to wander off into this goddamn rain.
Well, we have got plenty of access to cut off branches if we need to.
Oh, that is true. And as it says that, Boindil grabs the newly axe, to not use his axe, and moves outside towards the first tree.
Sure.
And
Yeah. You just start clearing
cutting it
some
down.
brush. Okay. You guys gonna take a long rest then?
Yep.
Yeah, I think so. We
Yes,
should.
please.
All right. You
Not
guys
risk it too
rest
much.
for easily about 12 hours till the sunrise.
I'm going to
And- Sorry?
No, I just want to say, like, when I lay down, I'm just gonna stare up in the sky and like go Kaplan, 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 Kaplan.
Try to memorize the name.
Right. You get back half of your expended hit dice. I believe you heal all your hit points.
Yep.
And recover all your spell
Spell
slots,
Yeah.
Great.
class and race feats, everything that you can use.
Yep.
Fucking ha. The good birds are gone, by the way.
And what do you guys think about calling it here?
Up to you, man.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna call it here. So we don't get too far.
Also, because
Detach.
Valen is not here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great session, guys. I've been MrDinoRawrrz, aka Max Schreck. I'm gonna hop out, let you guys do your streamer stuff. See y'all later.
Thank you for the damning.
Thanks for the search. That was
Amazing.
Perfect.
Amazing.
Perfect face.
like always.
Oh, apparently, he did say that he's gonna make on purpose funny face the next time. Maybe he will train it until the end of our campaign and have like the most hilarious things. I will try to maybe screenshot them and make a compilation of all the Max faces.
Oh my god, that would be so amazing.
But since we are wrapping up our D&D session, let's start with our beautiful Matt. What do you have in plan for the rest of the week?
My plans are going to Fenris's YouTube channel and subscribing, and adding the D&D playlist to my front page. So every time I open my browser, I get to watch this fresh D&D. Like, we stream every week, but it's on YouTube, so you can watch it there. Please do. And then, kind of the most, I think, crossover for games with D&D would be FIFA 21 that's coming out. So I'm pre-playing it. I'm super excited about football. If you enjoy football or that game, come along. I'm playing tomorrow morning, like trying to hit 10, 11 a.m. Europe time. Yeah, I'll be playing that the whole week probably. So if you want, you'll see me tomorrow. That's it.
Nice.
Amazing. Well, that wraps it up for Matt. How about you, Mr. Fencorp? What do you got in store for us?
Yeah, I'm not sure about Friday. I actually want to get into Warcraft, but with Baldur's Gate 3 early access out, I might switch out for that on Friday. So, depends if I can resist the urge to buy it or not. I actually didn't want to, but the more videos released, the more I want it, badly. So yeah, I might give in and buy it and then do a stream on Friday of that. Beyond that, Sunday probably more Among Us.
Who's
And
this?
then yeah, Mr. Fensus. Yeah, I really enjoy it right now. We'll see how long it holds on. I mean, the problem is it has only these 3 maps and no different modes, but they are working on stuff, so fingers crossed we'll hear something new there in the near future. Monday will be more The Search 2. I'm kind of feeling that we're progressing through the story very quickly, rather. I played it on stream twice so far, and I have the feeling I'm almost done 2/3 of the game or something. So yeah, we'll see. Yeah, and then it's Tuesday again, so more D&D. That's what is my week. Otherwise, not much bonus streams or anything, because I'm working towards a new exam in 2 weeks about from now. So lots of studying going on.
And we'll definitely have our fingers crossed that everything works fine for you there.
Thanks.
Well then,
Yeah.
anything else, Ed?
No.
Then our nearly as mighty bearded as Gandalf himself and Master of the Woods. You might even call him the, I think, Brown Wizard in the Lord of the Rings era.
Gandalf the Brown.
No, the
woods.
brown is Radagast.
Exactly, Radagast. So,
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Dano, what do you got in store for us for this week?
Well, I did buy a new game, which is rather fun, Phasmophobia, which I might play on stream or might not. I mean, I still have to see, because it takes a lot of figuring out like what to do so far. So yeah, we're gonna I'm gonna play it tonight even a little bit just to find it out. And yeah, I was thinking like I might have wanted to do Breath of the Wild, but since it's October, I was thinking about playing horror games. And yeah, I still have to check what horror games. So
Okay.
yeah, and
Anything in particular that pops up your mind?
Northernheim, Absolov, Senior Sacrifice, Hellblade,
There are plenty.
Soma. Yeah, there's plenty of games, so I just have to see what game I'm gonna play at first. So yeah, we'll have to find out. And how about you, Korm? What are you gonna do this week?
What I'm gonna do this week? Well, we've got tomorrow off. Then next stream on Friday, we're gonna continue with Soma. I think we're like reaching the end of it. We're gonna continue our Spooktober. I will not show it yet, but I will pop out an announcement about something. And then we're somewhere on Friday. We will delve into Baldur's Gate 3. I don't know how many companions you can make, but I'll let chat make the companions. Then we'll also have Twitch integration, so chat will just have the wheels for everything. I predict utmost chaos and very odd stuff to happen. Then we're gonna continue with Spooktober on Saturday, and then we're probably back on Tuesday again with D&D.
Nice.
I think that wraps it up.
Heck yeah.
Very awesome.
All right.
So yeah.
Hey, one quick shout out to Redzy as well, who
Yeah,
couldn't make it
definitely.
this week, but amazing boy.
Definitely.
Maybe he's gonna stream something. I don't know his schedule, but he's probably gonna stream as well. this week.
Let's all keep our fingers crossed he's feeling better soon and that the internet problems in London are being resolved very soon, because it seems like it has been going on the whole day, which sucks big time.
Yeah, our pally needs a pally. Somebody cast a good spell on him.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Greater Restoration, please, on Valen. Thank you for playing, everyone.
Anyways, thank you so
Alright.
much for
See you.
the games.
And
That was
we'll be
wonderful.
back next Tuesday. See you next Dungeons Day.
Bye.